Hi everyone, welcome to the Scent Bar. My name is Trishelle and I'll be here to help you today. So today we'll be exploring some of the most iconic fragrances from fresh and beachy to sweet and sultry. And I'll break down every note so you know exactly what makes each scent so special. So before we begin, I'll just give you a brief overview of fragrances. Now, every fragrance, whether it's a classic designer or a hidden gem, is built in three beautiful layers and they're called notes. Now, the first note is going to be called the top note, and these are going to be the citrusy, the fruits, and the light herbs. It's used to draw you in. So, the first top note is going to be your first impression of the fragrance. They usually fade after a few minutes. The second note is called the heart note, or sometimes referred to as the middle note. They are the true character of the perfume. These are your florals, your spices, and your gourmand blends. They are warm and emotional and last usually a few hours. And then we have the base notes. These are deep and rich, so they're going to be notes like vanilla musk and amber, and they'll usually linger on your skin for hours. So I have my display tray here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 fragrances for us to go over today. Now let's see, let's start with Acqua di Gioia here. So this is going to be Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. This scent reminds me of an ocean breeze, okay? It is very fresh, so imagine fresh mint leaves, lemon zest, and it has a soft floral heart. So let me see. Kind of reminds me of a morning swim in the Mediterranean almost. It's very crisp and clean, very calming. The scent is very serene. Think waves, sunshine, a gentle sea breeze. Now, the notes are going to be Amalfi lemon, mint leaves, and aquatic accords. And that's going to make this scent very fresh and clean. The heart notes are going to be jasmine, peony, and pink pepper. Those are going to make this scent very soft and floral. And then the base notes are going to be cedarwood, brown sugar. Cedarwood and brown sugar. And those are going to make the fragrance very grounding, but still have a light scent. Okay? Now, as for the bottle, as I stated earlier, it reminds me of like an ocean breeze, so that did carry through to the design of the bottle. The top here is almost like a sea green, and it almost looks like a pebble on the beach in the sand, okay? The bottle itself is in a translucent glass. You can see right through it. It does have the Acqua di Gioia Giorgio Armani written on the front. As for the fragrance, it has a hint almost like of that sea green top, so the beach feel did carry through to the design. Okay, smell it one more time. Yeah, we can also spray. Okay, yes, and that again is Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. Okay, all right, so we can put that one in the back since we already went through it. Okay, let's see what we can look for next. Next, we have Ruby Orchid by Viktor&Rolf. She's very bold and flirtatious. This one bursts with juicy peach and a touch of bourbon vanilla. So think red lipstick, confidence, date night energy. Oh, it smells so serene. And when I wear this one, I think red lipstick, confidence, very date night energy. The bottle practically radiates glamour. It is this multifaceted grenade shape, but in that ruby pink, hence the name. The top notes for Ruby Orchid are going to be juicy peach and vine peach, and that's going to make it very fruity and bold. The heart notes are going to be Ruby Orchid, red vanilla, and vanilla bean. Very exotic, sensual. Base notes are going to be bourbon, vanilla, and cashmere wood. And that's going to make the scent very warm and creamy, okay? Now, this fragrance here, I would say it's more of a evening or nighttime fragrance. I personally would wear something like this on a date night or maybe out with the girls, but I would definitely classify this as more of a nighttime fragrance. But again, fragrances, you can wear a fragrance whenever you want, okay? Personally, for me, I would just think this one is a nighttime, okay? And I don't think I said the Acqua di Gioia, but for Acqua di Gioia, very versatile. You can wear this day, night, evening, casual, dressed up, dressed down. This one is very versatile, okay? I'll wear this one all purpose, honestly. But my favorite time to wear this one would be the spring and the summer because it's so light and airy and fresh, okay? Next up, we do have Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. Now, this one is going to be the rock star of perfumes. So think coffee, vanilla, white flowers. It's very warm and edgy, perfect for night owls and party queens. Now, the bottle itself is going to be a matte black, and it has glitter spikes, and it features a glowing pink center. Okay, so top notes are going to be pink pepper, pear, and orange blossom. And that's going to make the top scent bright and spicy. Heart notes are going to be coffee and jasmine. Oh, the signature mix that makes the perfume unforgettable. And then the base notes are going to be vanilla, patchouli, cedarwood, and that's going to give it that deep and warm scent, okay? Now this one, kind of like the Ruby Orchid, I would wear it in the nighttime, girls' night out fragrance, any kind of nighttime friendly, anywhere you're going on a date. Yeah, because it's kind of like a classy scent, so I would definitely wear this one at night when I'm dressed up out on the town, okay? Very long lasting scent. Put it on and it'll last for hours, okay? You can also spray that one. Okay. And then that one is Black Opium by YSL. Next, we have one of my personal favorites, and it's going to be Burberry Goddess. This one is going to be creamy vanilla, rich lavender scent. It feels very empowering, like self-confidence in a bottle. The bottle itself is a modern gold design, very minimalist. It has that Burberry Goddess center, and then the top also has the Burberry. Not sure if you can see that. Top notes for Burberry Goddess are going to be vanilla infusion and lavender essence, which make it very aromatic and creamy. Heart notes are going to be sage and cacao, and that's going to bring a softness, a very rich, comforting smell. Base notes are going to be vanilla absolute and tonka bean, and that's going to create a deep, velvety sweetness. This one is, like I said, my personal favorite. It's a base of vanilla, so I would wear this one in the wintertime mostly, but I would say it's very versatile, but definitely wintertime, summertime. I like vanillas in the winter or the summer. Okay. And that's going to be Burberry Goddess. Next up, we have I Want You by Choo. This is a very playful, sweet, and glamorous scent. Think velvet, peach, peaches, jasmine, and warm vanilla. It's very, it gives very red carpet energy. Now the bottle sparkles like a gem. It has that gold JC Jimmy Choo logo at the front. It screams kind of luxurious. The bottle also is kind of in a hourglass shape. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So the top notes for Jimmy Choo are going to be mandarin juice and peach. It's going to give it a juicy and radiant smell. Heart notes are going to be lily and jasmine sambac. These two are going to give the fragrance that bold and floral smell. The base note is going to be vanilla, and it's going to give it that warm and addictive smell, okay? This one is kind of versatile as well. I would typically lean toward evening or nighttime with Jimmy Choo I Want You. And I would also probably wear it all 4 seasons. Really doesn't matter for this one. I like this scent. It's not my favorite of the bunch, but it smells really good, really long lasting, very versatile. So if you're new to fragrances, you want to pick something up and you want your first kind of high-end purchase, I would probably suggest Jimmy Choo I Want You. Kind of goes with everything, any occasion, anything you're celebrating, nighttime, daytime, evening wear, errands. Very versatile, this one, okay? So this one is going to be Jimmy Choo I Want You. Next up, we can review, Ariana Grande's Sweet Like Candy. Now, this fragrance is exactly what it sounds like. It's pure sweetness. So it's almost like a dessert in a bottle. So think sugars, berries, vanilla marshmallow. It's a youthful, flirty scent. Now, the bottle itself is adorable. It's a frosted pink bottle, and it's topped with the signature fluffy pom-pom. Very girly and cute. Top notes are blackberry, bergamot, and pear, and it's going to give it that fruity and playful feel. The heart notes are going to be jasmine, whipped cream, and the base notes are going to be vanilla, marshmallow, and cashmere wood. These 3 are really going to make the fragrance very soft and sugary. I think we can also spray this one. Pure sweetness. This one is definitely going to be a daytime fragrance, but very versatile. So any kind of occasion you need to run out and go errands, gym, basically you can wear this one anywhere. But I also like this one to pair as a base note or a base fragrance when I want to layer a perfume that has a base of sweetness. So like I would probably layer these 2 together because both of them are pretty sweet. I can also see first layering the Sweet Like Candy and also layering with something like the Black Opium or even Carolina Herrera, because they both have that base of like a hint of sweetness in the base notes. But again, this one is a favorite of mine, just how versatile and sweet it is. Very long lasting. When I tell you, you spray this a little bit, goes a long way, okay? Again, that is going to be Sweet Like Candy, okay? Next up, I guess we can stay with Ariana Grande, and we can go over Cloud, the infamous Cloud. So this one again is an Ariana Grande fragrance. Very cozy and dreamy. It's a mix of lavender, coconut, and whipped cream. It's like floating on a vanilla cloud almost. The bottle itself is gorgeous. Okay, one of my favorite bottles to date. It sits in a cloud like holder. Again, it has her Ariana Grande name there. Can you see that? And then the bottle itself, it is a blue, almost to mimic a cloud, and it sits right off in there. Even the top has a cloud design, which I think is very cute. Okay, so let's see. The top notes are gonna be lavender blossom, pear and bergamot. Heart notes are going to be jasmine, praline, and whipped cream, which give the fragrance a sweet and creamy center. Base notes are musk and blonde woods. This, hands down, will forever be one of my all-time favorite fragrances here. Very versatile. This one you can wear evening, daytime, gym, girls' night out. You going to a party, birthday, funeral, anything. This is a great all-purpose fragrance. Very affordable. So if you're just entering into the fragrance or you're just starting your fragrance collection, I would start with this perfume. Again, it's you can have it. It's great by itself, or you can even layer it with something. The bottle itself, gorgeous. Look at that. The perfume, like I said, very versatile. So I would wear it any occasion, any season. Doesn't really matter. This is one of the most long-lasting fragrances that I've ever smelled or owned. One spray will take you a week. So again, that is Ariana Grande's Cloud. Okay, move that to the back. Right. Next, we have Carolina Herrera, and it's gonna be Good Girl. One of my all-time personal favorites. This one mixes cocoa, almond, jasmine, and tonka bean. It's bold and seductive. The bottle is iconic. It is a tall, dark stiletto with a gold heel. It's feminine and fierce. So the top notes are going to be almond and coffee. Makes it very bold and mysterious. Heart notes are jasmine, sambac, and tuberose, which have a white floral glamour smell. And then the base note is tonka bean and vanilla. And then those are going to make the fragrance very rich and seductive. Let's spray this one. Oh, I love Carolina Herrera Good Girl. This one, definitely a nighttime fragrance, much like the Black Opium here. I would wear this for any occasion, the nighttime. So date night, girls' night out. My fiance actually bought me this one, and it's one of his favorites that I wear. So I usually wear it when we go on a date or something like that. So I love this fragrance. Like, hands down, I will rebuy it whenever I run out. Okay. Just this one is like an old faithful. You really can't go wrong with this fragrance. Okay. Then we have Eilish by Billie Eilish. This one is warm, cozy, and sensual. It has a vanilla base, so it's almost like a cozy hug in a bottle, almost. The bottle itself is a bronze metallic sculpture of the chest and the neck area. It's very artistic. Top notes are sugar petals, mandarin, and red berries, and that gives the fragrance a sweet and bright smell. Heart notes are vanilla, rich. It's very rich and creamy. Base notes are musk, tonka bean, and woody. These notes are going to give it that smooth and intimate type of feel and smell. If you are a vanilla lover like myself, you should definitely get this fragrance. I would say this one is also versatile, but I would lean on nighttime, and I would also lean on, like I said, with the Burberry Goddess. I like wearing vanillas in the summertime and the wintertime, and this one is very wintertime friendly or summer friendly, very warm and cozy and sensual. I like to mix the Burberry Goddess and the Billie Eilish, since they both have the base vanilla smells. Trust me, if you have those two, you should definitely start mixing those. But this is Billie Eilish. This one is also very versatile. You can wear it whenever. Okay. Next, we have YSL Libre. This one is like power in a bottle. It has a hint of lavender, orange blossom, and vanilla, and it makes it very fierce and feminine. The bottle itself is a crystal clear and it has those beautiful sharp edges, and also it has the YSL logo. The top is asymmetrical in black, and then it has almost like a necklace chain around the base of the top, which is very beautiful. Kind of the bottle even itself is like very luxurious. So the top notes are going to be lavender, mandarin, and those make the fragrance very aromatic and bright. Heart notes are orange blossom and jasmine, which are pure femininity. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and cedarwood, and it makes the fragrance very warm and sensual. Now, YSL is another date night perfume. I do wear it during the daytime on occasion, but I really like wearing it at night because it's very luxurious and a very feminine, powerful smell. So I really like this when I get dressed up. Okay, very long lasting. So a couple sprays will take you definitely all night, maybe even a day or so. But I love YSL's fragrances. It's one of my favorite brands, actually. Their fragrances are always really good. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then lastly, we have Coach Floral. And as you can see, this is definitely my favorite fragrance. It's very fresh, delicate, very floral. It's a perfect everyday perfume. The bottle is a pink blush bottle with the signature Coach leather tag. So the top notes for Coach or Floral are going to be pineapple, sorbet, and pink pepper. Heart notes are going to be tea rose. You get a hint of jasmine, sambac, and gardenia. And these three are very classic and romantic. Base notes are patchouli, creamy wood, and musk, which are very soft and smooth. Now this one, it's versatile, but I like to wear it during the day in the spring and the summer because it is so floral. When I say long lasting, this one is going to last you all week almost. You'll definitely, if you spray it on your clothes, you'll definitely have to wash your clothes in order to get it out. I love this scent, which is why you see it's almost gone. But this is definitely, out of the whole perfume trade, my favorite. I wear this during the daytime, but also you can layer it with something else and make it a nighttime fragrance. But I love it. It's very versatile. But again, I really like to wear it during the springs and the summers when it's sunny and bright out because it just makes me feel very fresh. It's almost like a happy scent. Okay. Now, that was the end of the fragrances that I have for us to go over today. Now, we had 11 fragrances for 11 different moods, whether you're feeling bold, romantic, sweet, or serene. There's a scent for every story. Now, I would like for you guys to drop your favorite scent or your signature scent in the comments and let me know what fragrance should I add to my collection next. And if you have one of these fragrances that I have gone over today, let me know which one is your favorite. All right. Bye, guys.